Hello, it's Friday. What is the date? It's September the 15th, and it's 1:16 p.m. I'm sitting on the back patio, and I have a blue umbrella, not a red one. Um, the sun just really bleaches everything, so it really doesn't matter. I've never used the video on my Kindle, and I'm testing it. I don't feel well today. I'm having problems with indigestion, and what I think is happening is I'm taking turmeric. I started taking it, and turmeric's it's kind of a spicy spice, and so I'm not sure it's not messing with my stomach. I've had this the last couple of days when I've taken turmeric. It's like my antacid is not working. I have to take it because I take a medicine, an NSAID, and those things will punch a hole in your stomach, and they give me GERD. So anyway, it's beautiful out. It's like 80 degrees, maybe 81, something like that. And I've got the yard cut. I've washed clothes and hung them out on my line, which is right there. I bought that umbrella. It's called an umbrella clothesline. It's a really good one. I paid $100 for it, so it's expensive. I mean, you can get them for a lot cheaper, about half that at Walmart and other places. But I've bought those in the past, and they don't last, and they don't hold up. They're not very sturdy. Even the thing you put in the ground to hold it is cheap. This has a steel sleeve that goes down in the dirt, and then you put your thing in it, and the pipe to that is a lot bigger than the cheaper ones, and it's really nice because the top of it is fixed, so if you wash your pillows, which I do sometimes, you can actually throw pillows up on the top of it and lay them. It's like it holds it like a rack, so it's really good. It does come with a cover, which is in the house somewhere, and I don't always hang the clothes out. If I don't feel well, I might not, but I've been trying to do it more this summer, but it's taken us most of the summer to get the thing up where it would stay. We had it in the ground. You're supposed to drive that thing in the ground, but this ground it was so hard. Everything's dry, and we couldn't get it to go beyond a few inches, would not stay up. So we finally had to dig a hole and put the thing in there, and then put dirt around it. And I've got blocks on either side of the pole to keep it from wobbling, so that it won't work, that because once you dig it up, the dirt's different. Anyway, it seems to be doing really well, and I believe that I'm going to get a 5-gallon bucket, and I'm going to get some cement and put maybe 5 or 6 inches into this bucket to weight it and make an opening so that I can sit that in my garage in the winter, if it's not too cold. My clothes would dry in the garage. So I'm trying to save money. Power bills are so high, and I don't mind. I like my clothes dried on the line. So we'll see how it goes. That's my plan. And these days I'm having to do everything myself. So it's when I can. I'm having a lot of problems with my shoulder where they fixed it. I mean, they fixed it, but I have quite a bit of pain. I went and got a shot, which doesn't seem to have helped at all. And of course, yesterday I had to do some stuff around here. So, I mean, it's easy to say don't do this and don't do that, but when you have to do it, you have to do it. So I was careful, but still the arm is really not good, and I'm having problems with the muscles in my upper back and my neck, keeping a headache a lot, and I think it's because I can't get a pillow that supports everything. I mean, honestly, I pretty much have to lay flat, but I have to have something under the neck and supporting my head enough so that I'm not kind of tilted back. And I wake up sometimes and my head's in an awkward angle, and I'm actually holding it. It's very strange. So anyhow, just one more thing. It's a gorgeous day. I'm very grateful, very thankful for days like this, because there's so few now where you have a pleasant day that you can sit out and enjoy the weather. I came out this morning when I got up about 8 o'clock and just stood here and took it all in, because it is so pretty. I always liked sitting out on days like this. Haven't been able to sew, haven't been able to read, haven't been able to write. It's just very frustrating. So I decided to come outside and just sit. And then I wanted to try this camera because I've never used it before, ever. I've had the thing 3 or 4 years now, I think, and I've never used the Kindle Camera. But it looks pretty good on the screen. I'm really, I'll be interested to see how the video comes out. And I look like the Goodyear blimp. I can't help that I am a very well-endowed woman. That was both my grandmother's gift to me, and I would rather they had left me money. One didn't have it, and the other didn't. So I don't think the other one had it either. But ultimately, this is what I got. But I think it's also adding to the problem, because I'm really having some pain and neck issues. But I've been telling them this now for about 5 years, and insurance doesn't want to pay for things like that. They feel like it's a cosmetic surgery, and in my case, it's definitely not. I'm not looking for that. I just want some relief from the neck and shoulder pain. Okay, I've talked about enough stupid stuff. What else? Tried B1, thiamine. It works if you take the therapeutic dose, which is 1,500 to 1,800 milligrams. I was on it about 2 months. I had to come off because I was itching all over, and that was a side effect. So now my goal is to get it. I'm trying 1,000 milligrams to see if I can tolerate that, because it did work. It also took away my sugar cravings, and that was not expected. But I can tell it's wearing off, because now I'm kind of brain fogged, and I've been off like now about 3 weeks, and I have brain fog. I have a lot of fatigue, not sleeping well. These are all fibro symptoms, and I have started craving sweets again. Not as severely, but a little bit, yeah. So I got to go back on it, figure out where I go, how much. And I thought about taking a B complex, but a B complex has hardly any thiamine. I mean, it has the regular daily requirement, but it's like 1 milligram. And I didn't notice an impact on my system until I was taking the 1,500. That's a huge difference. So I'm going to see my doctor next week, and I'll discuss it with her, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go. I hope you have a glorious day today and every day. I hope you're blessed and enjoying the grace and mercy and blessings of God. Our time is almost up. If you can't see that, you have an even bigger problem than anything else in your life, because the things that are happening are pretty terrible, and it's just starting. So I would suggest you go out and start looking into things like the UN's 2030 agenda and the agenda for depopulation of the planet. There is a group that wants this planet reduced to, I believe it's 100,000. It may be 1 million, but I think it's 100,000 people. It's what they want on the planet. And that sounds when you know that there are 7 billion people on the planet, you want to know where the rest of us are going. Because I don't think I'll be one of the ones that is picked to stay. These are going to only be wealthy people. They will need a servant class, so we might ask where we fit in that scale. Who will slaves be? Because I don't think this is about color. This is about money and greed. And a certain sector of the society wants the planet for themselves, and so they can party and do what they want and not have to worry about the peons messing up the planet. So, yeah, that's what I've been researching lately. It's all on my Facebook account. If you care, you can look it up. Most people don't care because they don't realize where they're headed. And it's not good. It's not good. Go out and look for the documents on depopulation. I actually heard a woman say in an interview, I don't remember her name, she was an older woman too, which I thought, you're not even going to be around, so why do you care? She said, we need the population of the world to what it was before America was discovered. I don't know what that population was, but it wasn't 7 billion. And they never say they want this by 2030. So how do you eliminate 7 billion people minus 100,000 or a million? How do you eliminate 6 billion people in 4 years? I'll let you guys answer it.